Parental alienation. Alienating tactics by alienating parents. Denigration associated with the targeted parent. This parent makes denigrating comments about the other parent. This person is grudging in their acceptance of positive statements made by others about the other parent. This parent refuses to use the name of the other parent. This parent refers to the other parent using an unflattering name, example, idiot. This parent struggles to admit that the other parent is capable of caring for the child. The denigration of the targeted parent is implied rather than stated, example, I suppose he does the best he can given his background. Vilification of the targeted parent. This parent makes allegations about the dangerousness of the other parent without adequate supporting evidence. This parent makes claims about the abuse of the child by the other parent without substantiation. This parent makes reference to the possibility of abuse of the child by the targeted parent without actually making the allegation. The timing of any claim of abuse of the child by the targeted parent is linked to legal events or parenting changes. Example, upcoming court appearance, progression of more time for the targeted parent with the child. This parent makes sinister interpretations of normal events, example, the child sitting on the father's lap, the child getting into bed with the father in the morning. The child's reluctance to see the targeted parent is used as evidence of wrongdoing by the other parent. Interference with time spent with the targeted parent. This parent puts obstacles in the way of the child spending time with the other parent. This parent offers the child alternative, favored activities that compete with time they are supposed to spend with the other parent. This parent insists on repeatedly contacting the child while the child is with the other parent. This parent fails to produce the child so the child can spend time with the other parent. This parent keeps the child out of school, or collects them early from school so that the other parent cannot collect the child to spend time with them, if the other parent is to collect the child from school. This parent schedules medical, dental, counselor or other appointments for the child during time they are scheduled to spend with the other parent. Eradication of the targeted parent from the child's life. This parent fails to pass on gifts, cards, or letters to the child from the other parent. This parent makes it difficult or impossible for the other parent to maintain contact with the child by telephone or other electronic means. This parent refuses to mention the other parent when talking with the child or around the child. This parent insists that the child call his or her new partner a dad or a mom even when the relationship is very new. This parent encourages the child to call the other parent by their given name rather than a dad, or a mom, or some other title, such as Papa, that indicates the parent's role in the child's life. This parent acts to prevent the child from spending time with the extended family of the other parent. Information gatekeeping. This parent fails to inform the other parent about important events for the child that the other parent could attend, example, school plays, sports carnivals. This parent fails to inform the other parent about the child's medical appointments or about matters relating to the child's health. This parent fails to inform the other parent about the child's counselor or psychologist appointments. This parent limits the information that is provided to professionals working with the child, example, counselors, psychologists. This parent fails to provide the other parents with information about the child's school performance. This parent withholds information from the other parent about the child reaching developmental milestones. Interrogation of the alienated child. When the child returns from spending time with the other parent, this parent wants to know what occurred in detail from the child. This parent questions the child about the other parent's potential wrongdoing after the child spends time with the targeted parent. This parent questions the child about the time they spend with the other parent despite being told not to do this. It is your view that the child is feeling pressured to provide information to the questioning parent. The child tends to change their story about their other parent to a more negative one if this parent questions them enough about the targeted parent. This child avoids or would avoid spending time with the targeted parents to avoid having to be questioned by this parent. Damage to the loving connection with the targeted parent. This parent tells the child negative things about the other parent. This parent tells the child the other parent has a new family and does not want the child. This parent tells the child the other parent never wanted them. This parent tells the child the other parent is too busy for them. This parent tells the child the other parent does not care about them because they have not paid child support. This parent tells the child the other parent was unhappy about the pregnancy/wanted to terminate the pregnancy/was unsupportive during the pregnancy. Inappropriate disclosure about the targeted parent. This parent informs the child about negative events that occurred in the relationship that had nothing to do with the child, or occurred before the child was born. This parent shows the child court documents or tells them about the content of court documents to reinforce the negative view being expressed about the other parent. This parent does not balance up negative comments about the targeted parent with positive comments. This parent does not filter what they say about the targeted parent when they are around the child. This parent discloses information about the targeted parent to the child as a means of strengthening the alliance between this parent and the child. Encouraging child defiance. This parent tells the child they do not have to obey the other parent. This parent tells the child they do not have to obey the other parent's new partner. Encouraging an unhealthy alliance.